Okay, so ginseng is, again, that postnatal Jing and Qi, and it's really good for a variety of weariness, fatigue, tiredness, lack of mental alertness, ability to focus, ability to concentrate, and just to have the life force to do your life. You know, without getting technical, you have the ginsenosides, which are what the key things that make it work. But the bottom line is how we use it and how we think about it is what I think I've explained to you here. And it's one of the, I'm going to say, top three tonifying, spiritually tonifying, and actually tonifying Chinese herbs. And again, I say it says 7 years, but you know, as I've talked more with Ron Teagarden, he's really telling me 15 years. 7 years is the minimum. And then as it increases with age, it becomes more Shin active in strengthening, more longevity strengthening, and it improves your adaptability. And this is an important concept. Another kind of way of looking at it is Jing goes down, your ability to be adaptable goes down. So adaptability is kind of related, which is an aging concept. More adaptable, longer you live, okay? So, but if your Jing is contracting, your ability to have the energy to be adaptable contracts also, and your longevity contracts. So the Jing is connected to how adaptable you are. The higher your Jing, the more adaptable you're going to be. Does that make sense? And therefore, more longevity energies you're going to have. So you see people whose lives are very, very contracted. Lives are very, very rigid. They're focusing on how you dress, and you know, is your hair down, is your hair up, are you wearing black, are you wearing white, you know, da 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 da. And you can understand that there's a kind of a Jing contraction where you're not able to go with the flow of the situation. And you see that all over the world. You see people doing that, where you have a Jing contraction, therefore you're less adaptable, therefore your whole life is more contracted. And in that process, you feel safe, comfortable, but your life force becomes minimized, contracted. Is everybody following what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm talking in many levels and trying to understand what goes on in our society and so forth, but look at it that way, you'll get a better understanding. So Jing creates adaptability, adaptability creates expansion, expansion creates longevity. They're all associated. So we have to see ginseng as an expanding Jing, empowering herb, expanding and illuminating. And in that context, you give to anybody, so anybody with chronic fatigue, anybody, you just have to match it to their healthy personality. So when it comes to you completely worn out, well, you may say, well, they're all yin. But really what's going on, there may be a yang person who has used up their Jing, and so they appear to be contracted, and you're going to see more of a yin picture, and you have to look at it that way too. There's a limit to what we can do in a day, you know, two-day thing of how subtle we get. But I think you're understanding. I'm just leading you into thinking about it in a certain way.